Right.
What you make, the money, you go invest.
Right. So you immediately put it in most of what it is.
Mostly. But of
You
course, I will separate like some
of course.
for cash, for in you need to emergency use.
Of course.
Yes, but
Under the bed, in the shoebox,
yeah, some in the fridge.
in the roof,
Yeah, in the fridge.
in the fridge.
Yeah, in the fridge is nice.
Cold money. That's
Cold money.
cold cash.
Cold cash.
She's a hustler, Hong Kong hustler.
Cool.
But today we're gonna go a little beyond the hustle. I want to get to know more about you
Yep.
because from your bio, I've kind of seen that you're involved in some very interesting pursuits, some very interesting businesses.
Kind of.
Right. So say hello. Say hello to the people.
Yo, I'm Kado from Hong
Hey,
Kong.
fresh, very fresh. I see you got some gear on that I probably don't even know about. Got some sneakers on the thing. We vibing.
Mhm.
So Kado, tell me where are you from originally?
Hong Kong.
Okay.
Like my dad from Hong Kong. We
Mhm.
born in Hong Kong. My
Mhm.
mom is Taiwanese.
Hmm.
So I live in Hong Kong till like probably 12
Wow.
and moved to Taiwan. And time by time, I sometimes go overseas somewhere. And
Mhm.
then, but near this almost 20 years, I base in Taiwan.
Wow.
Yeah.
So from Hong Kong straight to Taiwan, essentially.
Yeah.
So you've cultivated, I'm sure, a network here,
Yep.
very strong, and you've been involved in various industries. I read that.
Yep.
Not only are you crypto Web3 blockchain enthusiast, but you've done some business in modeling agency and whatnot,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then later on to you said you were flipping luxury cars. I heard.
Yeah, with my cousin.
So bring me a little bit into that story. Like what got you into initially business and initially like the passion and the addiction for business.
Business, I think, is okay. For sure, it's money first,
Okay.
but sometimes it's not money because seems like when a young kid in
Right.
school, I sell my stuff.
Oh,
My-
when you
my-
was wow.
because my parents is very boil me, so I will have a nice pencil, whatever color stuff.
Right.
So the classmate, they will say, "Oh, I want this," but the parents not going to get for them.
Really?
So I trade things to them.
Really? So at a young age you were already flipping.
For me, it's just interesting.
You
And-
you felt the people valued something you had,
Yes.
and you're like, how much are they gonna value it?
So like we can trade like maybe food or if they have money but we can negotiate how to trade my stuff.
Really?
Yes.
So what was your first big sale, or your first big flip, your first big trade?
You mean in young kid?
Yeah.
Pencil.
Ooh, what kind of pencil?
Like color.
Color pencil?
Yeah.
What was the hottest color?
A lot 24 color or 48, like
Oh, you had the 48
yes,
pack?
the pack.
And you and the other kids didn't have that?
Yes.
And only you
They have
had?
only like small box like
Yo.
I don't like the base color.
For real?
Yeah, for real.
That's fire, because I think this is like the perfect analogy for today.
No.
It's all about who got the 28, 48 pack, and everybody got the little pack.
Because like
We always
Family.
want more colors.
yes, I like to paint.
Right.
So my family is like, it's okay if I doing some things what I like I play piano when I young,
Wow.
ballet, but not continue long.
Wow. You mentioned off camera you come from an artistic family. You say your father is a chef. He's a culinary artist, right?
Yeah, he is a culinary director from Shangri-La.
Wow. And what'd your mom do?
My mom, she's interesting. She's like housewife,
Mhm.
taking care of kids, and also she doing some anti stuff like painting, art.
Wonderful. So you were surrounded by some very creative people.
Yes.
Wow. Would you feel like that influenced you a lot?
Not at all. I mean, since when I young, I really don't care others people what they doing. I just doing what I feel like.
That's fire.
So I do.
That's
And my
fire.
parents support me, whatever I want.
That's wonderful.
I just don't do bad things.
That's wonderful.
That's it. Yeah.
That's wonderful. Yeah. So I like to explore kind of the first element, which is the why. And I know we're going to go a little deep. Let me know, how you feel. But, when I hear your story, and of course people will probably, search more about Kado, you're involved in some really cool kind of businesses. And I think you've created a life for yourself that's super, super unique, but gives you the freedoms to do many fun things. So I'm wondering what the why is behind that. Like, why do you do the things you do? Why did you feel the need to flip that pencil, to trade that?
I don't know. It's instinct. It's just tell me to do it. No reason. It's like it's a chance if someone want it, but they don't have. So, just tell me, okay, just flip it.
Wow.
Yeah. Why not? Even I collecting like shoes. So I freed it. Yeah, everything. It's just not about business. I just think it's interesting. For me, it's just interesting. I mean, if I could flip it, it means I succeed. I did something by it, what I say. Yeah.
You're a sneakerhead?
Yeah.
I grew up in New York City, and we were obsessed with sneakers. How many pairs do you have? Just gotta ask.
Now, not much. I'm getting older age, so it's enough. It's just enough. But when high school, oh my God.
Ooh.
Friends from American, they could help me to get some things here. Like that doesn't have, so.
Just get to it. 100 pairs, 200. Where were you at?
More than that.
Ooh, you was a collector?
Collector?
You're a collector.
I was collect, and also I sell.
Nice.
So when my age growing more older,
Right.
I think it's time to, finish off this business. So I find some things more interesting to sell. Cars.
Well, you're sitting here with a fellow collector and dealer. I mean, as you're sitting here in my studio gallery, Core Culture, and we flip paintings, we flip high value assets, whether it's sculptures, paintings, digital assets, valuable objects. So we can have a great conversation about that. That's why I'm excited. We have some paintings on these walls that got some nice values to it. So
Nice.
I'm not sure if you've ever dabbled in art dealing, but for me, my gateway was sneakers too. Sneakers was like a first form of art.
I think many people did the same.
Right.
Yeah.
It was that first token. And I think that's why people gravitate towards crypto and Web3 and blockchain and NFT, because it was that first symbol or token of value.
Yes.
And like our previous guest, Andrew, said, currency is really just trust.
Exactly.
Right. So let's talk about some of the things you flip. Tell me about your favorite items that you sold or traded that just, to this day, that's like,
To this
gets you
day.
excited.
Oh, food.
Really?
Yeah. Sometimes like my friend have some things I want, so I trade what I cook.
How so?
Beef noodles, soup. Need to spend time.
Really?
Yeah.
You cook beef noodle soups?
Yeah. I cook.
Oh, really?
I'm chef.
That's nice. How do we eat this beef noodle soup?
Well, how do we eat?
Or where can we find it? Like, how do we get the
So-
beef noodle soup that Kado cooks?
So far, is not announced like public. Only
Okay,
like
okay. All right.
closest friends, but hopefully soon.
All right. So that's like some
But
sneak peek action.
Yeah, but on August, I probably will have a cooperation with my friend. They have a bar it's near Zhongshan Da'an called Sit Down.
Okay.
So yeah, might probably cooperate with them like my food.
Right.
Yeah.
That's dope. So I feel like you also bring people into your space to not only like enjoy
Yes.
these objects, but to taste it too.
Yes.
What did they say though? I mean, I gotta try it. Oh, you're
They
getting
say
me
it's
excited.
good.
They say it's good.
Yeah.
牛肉面好吃.
Yeah, it's really good. Their families also say good.
But so it's okay. This is cool. I bet. So if you didn't know, Kado has a new beef noodle soup spot that's coming soon in Taipei, Taiwan.
Yeah.
But this is like secret info right now.
Yeah. But I
Heard it here first.
I have
Fire.
a chili sauce
Oh, really?
business. Yes.
Okay.
Chili sauce business. I do fresh chili sauce like sriracha.
Okay.
And it's my brand. Also making a T-shirt.
Nice.
Yeah. I do many things, many small things.
Like multiple enterprises.
Yes.
What's the name of the brand?
Doji. Doki.
Doji.
Do is like my Kado. My
Okay.
name is Kado, so it's Doji.
Doji. And this is a clothing brand, you said.
Also have a clothes but it's a chili sauce brand.
Wow. And are these all connected? And you run all these? These are like all
Yes.
your enterprises?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you feel like you balance that with like work and
Wow.
play?
This is very difficult. Like, how to balance that? I don't know. It just happens. Sometimes I feel difficult, but I just tell myself, you just do it, and then in Chinese we have some word like 船到桥头自然直. So everything you will go smooth in the end. Some things like that.
Everything will go smooth in the end.
Yes, I believe if I face with like something very hard and difficult, I tell myself, for sure it's all fine. Then they always go fine.
Really?
Yeah. They always go fine. Maybe in the meantime a little bit, struggling, but soon it's go fine. Just like happen like that.
Do you ever feel like there's moments when things are going great
Yeah.
that you know something's coming, something
Yes.
bad's coming,
Yes.
and you still, so this kind of keeps you,
Yeah, I just tell myself, don't give a fuck with everything. It's just go straight and you go there.
wow,
It's always good. Always well and smooth.
wow. Say that again in Chinese. How do you say that?
船到桥头自然直。
船到
桥头
桥头
自然直。
自然直.
Yeah, some things like that. My Chinese is not like so good, but I think it's some things like that.
对，我喜欢成语. For the audience who doesn't know 成语, am I saying it right?
成语, yeah.
成语 is a type of quatrain. So it's like a 4-character poem
Yeah.
that's based on over 5,000 years of
Yes.
wisdom, history, scenarios, lessons.
True.
And a lot of the Chinese-speaking world share this knowledge of these 成语, these quatrains. So it's like a code.
Yes.
Or in New York, we say it's like the G code. It's like for them, that's our hip-hop lyrics. So for Chinese, it's like that's their lyrics.
Yes.
Like you guys have lyrics that you go by. Like one of my favorite ones that I say all the time, every day. 年年有余,
年年有余.
年年有余. And that means every year there's going to be more fish. There's going to be a more bountiful harvest. And the analogy is more fortune, more money.
It's very interesting.
I think so.
Yes.
Do you feel like, you coming from Hong Kong is do you think that shaped you? Or would you identify as Taiwanese?
Wow. I think both. I don't really think like where I'm from, I just think I'm me. So yeah. I know I'm from Hong Kong, but I feel like I also like a Taiwanese. I
Right.
speak like 闽南语 as well.
Mm,
So yeah, just me.
right. That's dope. When you look at right now, like the cities in of Southeast Asia, what's your favorite city? Because I think when people think of, the reason I ask is when people think of Hong Kong, that's a big city of commerce. That's a big, and Hong Kong is Hong Kong. Of course, it changed, and I think Taipei is now becoming like.
I like Taipei. I mean, it's more chill,
True.
I love Hong Kong for sure, but for me, it's too rush. Everyone is like so rushed, and everything is so competition, aggressive. It's very different. Here, people more calm.
You like that calmness, it balances.
Yeah, because now I'm living here like many years. The last year I back to Hong Kong, I'm happy, but I feel like I might not would like to live there.
Really?
Yes.
It's too wild right now.
But for short period, yes.
True.
Yeah, but for long stay, yeah, in Taipei.
So
Chill.
most of your time, most of your business is conducted here in Taipei, Taiwan.
Yes.
That's
yes.
really cool. Because I do feel like, there's a lot of misunderstandings. I think people are becoming more curious about Taiwan more than ever. Now it's
Yeah.
2024. There's a lot of news circulating with,
Yes.
I don't want to get too into the political aspects, but when it comes to Taipei, I feel like Taipei is really one of the strongest melting pots cities of Southeast Asia, because we have influences
Yes.
from Japan, Korea,
True.
Singapore, Hong Kong.
Yeah.
It's all happening here, China as well. So there's a very interesting identity growing, and I was wondering if that identity inspires your business ethics or your business dealings. Do you feel like Taiwanese, like who is your favorite market, more to say?
Taiwan, I think. Yeah. It's different. Like Hong Kong market could be good, but their style, how they work, I think it's not my type. So I would prefer it in Taiwan.
So you like the Taiwan consumer.
Yes.
Can you describe it to me? What is the Taiwanese consumer? How would you break it down?
Wow, this is a little bit difficult. How? Example, like
Like in a way, I think. But one thing that people don't realize, and I think they don't accept yet, is that Taiwanese people, Japanese people, very high IQ, very intelligent, very appreciative of quality, of good things. So I think this really then influences how people do business and what kind of products are being bought. But at the same time, I also know that we also are very, we like to follow. We like to follow the trends too. So I'm wondering, from a hustler to a hustler, how do you go beyond that and then kind of try to create, like, what separates you from other, dealers or sellers?
I don't really see like what's different. I just always doing things. It's just if I feel like I do. I don't I'm not person like anyone do something will infect me or something. I just feel. Everything I do is just feel. If I feel okay, I do.
That's dope.
Yeah, some things like that.
And I know you mentioned the word instinct.
Yes.
So this kind of feeling, do you know where it comes from? Where do you feel like it comes from?
I have no idea. They just come. It's like, okay, Kado, you should do that. Okay. And I do.
Can you give me a cool example? Like a recent project that...
Recent project?
Yeah.
Okay, example of sometime I trade. So I can feel that it's going to make money. So I trade. If I feel like this day, not gonna be well, I don't trade. But every time I see the result, is exactly what I feel like. Is bad or good, or I think I do. Okay, example like the chili sauce. Suddenly I just think, okay, I want to do chili sauce, and they sell good. No reason. I do things sometimes. I don't have reason. I just feel I want to do it.
That's dope.
Yeah.
And you feel like it's
just okay.
It's like a feeling.
Yeah.
It's like a sense. It's almost like a business sense that you've developed.
Yes.
And any frameworks? I know for some people they're like, damn, how can you? What's the?
I mean, like I
I
have so many projects, like things in the mind, but on the time, I understand some project I would never do it, but it's just an idea. But even though they are a really good idea, but I don't feel like should be like I doing it. I will sell the project for somebody else, and I think this person will be better than me to do this project. some things like that.
So in a way, you're very like welcoming.
Yes.
You're open with.
Yes.
You're not necessarily keep it to yourself.
No. Yeah. If my friend asks me anything, like for consult, I just let them.
Do you think that's common in Taiwan, or that's uncommon?
I think uncommon.
Not many people are like that.
Yeah, I think mostly people, I mean, they like keep things with themselves. They don't want people, you know. We can say that mostly people is selfish. So
Right. Why?
yes. I don't know. I don't understand. For me, it's fine. If something's good, someone do better than you can just sell to them. They probably can make good money than me. But I understand if I'm going to do this project, it's not going to go well. This person, I understand he is the better person to do it.
Hmm.
Yeah, just instinct. I don't know. I just feel like
So what do you think? What do you feel separates you? What's your like superpower?
superpower.
Like when people think of Kado, like yo, you got to go talk to Kado. What is that brand that you feel like you've created and cultivated?
Anything. I mean, if anyone asks me anything, if I know, I will be like very kind to tell them what I think. I give advice, and how say? I mean, okay, I'm very home person actually, but I also could be very outgoing when necessary. So when friends need it, I always open mind to help anything I could. Even though if they ask me something I don't know, I'm not good at it, I will try my best to find someone could help. So my friends call me like in the middle person, and it's interesting in Chinese is 白手套.
白手套, what's that mean?
I don't know. They call me like 白手套. It's like if you always ask me anything, if I don't know, I will find out. You know, like someone. You know,
Yeah,
like
so
in the middle. You know.
So I'm literally sitting with the plug. You are the plug. You are Taiwan's the plug. Like I have a funny joke about, not a joke, but like a remix. You know Jay-Z's line where he's like, I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman. But I feel like I changed it to like, I'm not a middleman, I'm the middle, man. So I feel like I'm sitting next to the middle. Like, so you are the dot connector. When people need to connect dots or do you feel like you're that person?
Yeah.
Here in Taiwan?
Yes.
Damn, so
I think
that's fire.
Everyone needs some things always. So if I can help, yeah, why not?
Go talk to Kado.
Yeah. Because for me, it's like if everyone surround you, they're doing great. That's mean the vibe, your environment surround you is good.
Why is vibe so important?
Wow, this is really important. If people surround the vibe is really bad, it gonna infect you. You do many things like decision. You know, it's bad.
Let's diagnose a bad vibe. What are symptoms of a bad vibe?
Bad vibe. Complaining.
Complaining.
Yeah, many people when they work, they always complain.
All right, that's one.
This I really don't understand. They complain, but
you don't complain, or when you catch yourself.
If I complain, it's just a jokes. Or like it's just like a jokes, you know.
Yeah.
Not really. If I don't like, I will find a way to change.
Right.
Or I just leave. Like for example, like this work, this job, this team, I will try my best to to do the way I feel comfortable. If not, I would just leave it for good. Yeah, because no point if they have a bad vibe, you know.
Immediately.
Yeah, why not? I don't want to make myself unhappy.
Right.
Yeah.
That vibe, that sense, it reminds me of like, I know I said this in another podcast. It reminds me of like dolphins. or
Dolphin.
or dogs or cats,
True.
and they can just like laser beam. They just
Yeah.
know.
They just know. They feel.
And I feel like humans have that, but you know who I feel like has the most heightened sense of that? Gangsters. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. They just know when
Just know.
this.
You know.
I gotta get out of here. This don't feel right. But what is
Yeah.
that? That's street smarts, right?
I think so. I mean, it's hard to really specific to explain. Like you just know when you're going somewhere, you would just feel it, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and you feel it's not right. And
The
you,
gut.
yes,
gut
and
feeling.
you immediately you gone. You leave. I'm like that. If myself tell me don't go that way, okay, I don't go.
Well, thank you for being here. I appreciate you being here.
It's interesting.
I feel like we're doing something right. If Kado is sitting here, the vibe is right. I
Yes.
hope so.
It's right. I mean, like for me, it's when I be called to here, I was like, oh, it's interesting. Should be some things like different, and to talk about some things people might not understand. They, you know, we always have some strange feelings. Or example, I always see 111. I could one day
I love that number.
continue 1111 and then 111 222 every hour.
Really?
I don't know why. When I just pick up and see the time, it's like that.
Do you know what those numbers are?
Well, kind of know, but I'm not sure. But
I have some theories.
yeah,
Yeah. Have you heard of numerology?
not really, but I heard about something. I didn't go dig in because I think it's okay if I see some things. Means to be I see some things.
Here's my favorite theory about why we see
Yeah, why?
1111 or 222.
I always
Three. I've been seeing 333s a lot. But there's some. My favorite theory is that we are part of a very highly complex but interconnected, conscious, unseen organism. Some people have different names for it. The universe, God, angels.
I heard about angels.
Right, people say angels. Some people think those same angels could be aliens, higher dimensional beings who live off of light and love. And then there are dimensional beings who live off of pain and suffering. But it seems like from that theory that when you are seeing 1111 or the synchronicity, or like in the great book, The Alchemist talks about omens. And when you start seeing those omens, it means you're on the path to your higher purpose and to your highest self.
I'm seeing that every day, every hour.
Do you feel like you're on your way to something big?
I don't know, like
Do you have a big trade coming up that we don't know about?
serious. Like sometimes I feel weird. Sometimes like every hour when I really seeing like what time is it? 111, 222, 3, continue. To
Does
555.
something good happen after that?
Going very good. All days happy.
That's fine.
Swoon.
I like the way you said that. Going very good, all day happy.
Yeah. So when I sing these number, I feel happy.
Nice.
I think it's something's going to be good, and I always believe. I am not a negative person, so I never think things negative.
Why is positivity so important?
Oh, this could make you stronger, I think. Like okay, example like if I going through with something very difficult, mostly people will so worry. Oh my God, maybe it will blah blah blah. But I will think, yeah, it will be blah blah. But why not is other
Direction.
side? Yeah, direction is like should be good. If you believe it's good, that would be good. It's happened on me, so
Have you been in a situation where everything went bad
yes,
and you still had to be positive?
yes.
How did you navigate that?
I just close those negative. I don't want to.
You tell that part of your brain
I
stop.
would just switch off.
That's interesting.
Yeah, because I think you have to have a very confident with yourself. You can do everything. and you always can achieve your goal.
Mm.
So if you believe that, it works. For me, it works. Sometimes I would concern like, oh, maybe I'm not that good, but in the next second, no, you can do it. So yeah, works.
So you've always been positive, reinforcing,
Yes, everything.
and then you've seen the results
Yes,
in the physical
yes.
world.
Even might sometimes will take a little time,
Mm.
but for me, this time will be very interesting to let me to feel this process. Yeah.
I'm trying to sell a $60 million painting. What kind of advice do you have for making that happen?
Making it happen, I think make more new friends. Yes. I mean, it's all about people, you know. If doesn't have friends, I don't think things could sell. I mean, people talk to people. People will help each other. I hope, you know, surround me or my friend help me if I need something. Yeah, they always help me. They always support me. It doesn't matter what I want to do. They think it's crazy, but they support me. In the end, it always works. Maybe it take a little bit time.
Well, you were introduced to us by Flo, right?
Yeah.
And Flo is a very powerful creator, manifester as well. So I feel like you are from her tribe, like because she was talking about the people she's with are always people who are positive and believe anything's possible and are doing like unthinkable things. And she said she loves to surround herself with people like that. And then that changes her reality constantly.
True.
What's your definition of reality? What is this? What are we in right now?
What are we in right now?
Besides the fresh kicks and the fresh gear, you know, reality's fun. But what do you think this is? Is this a playground? Is this a video game? How do you see it?
I see it's like books is something. You mean like have people think it's like a playground?
I guess I'm saying, let me see if I can clarify. Like when I say reality, I mean like, you know, we're here right now.
Yes.
We're living, we're breathing.
Yes.
We're talking, we're working, we're making money, we're losing money. This reality, society, people. Some people think it's a simulation. Some people think it's a test. Some people think it's a playground. Some people think it's heaven or hell. What do you think about this reality?
I think it's more like we just come here for, you know, have fun. Yeah, and then of course when you have fun you have feeling like different, like sad or whatever. So I never mind I feel sad or angry because I think in the end the life, how say, more like, yeah, I think for me it's just like have fun in the reality. So what we do is just doing what we like. Never force yourself to do something you don't want. That's it. And the end of the story, everyone going to the same place.
Where do you think that place is?
Well, I don't know. Maybe a space somewhere, you know, like dust. Everyone become a dust.
I always ask this question, like YOLO or YALA? You only live once or you always live again?
Well, it's possible we'll come back, but depends.
Not as Kado.
Yeah, I don't want to come again. It's too much fun here.
It's too much fun?
Yeah.
You're having too much fun, Kado?
Yeah, it's too much fun. I think one time is enough.
Yo, that's...
One time is enough. So I want to do my best to have fun in my life.
I'm getting a lot of happy Buddha vibes from you. Do people ever say that you remind them of like a happy Buddha?
kind of flow. One time she showed me one booty, like
Yeah.
the happy one, because when I smile, like it
Oh,
looks
yeah,
like that
yeah,
because
yeah.
I have a chubby.
No.
Yeah, so yeah.
So what's your definition of fun? What's a perfect fun time for you?
Perfect fun time for me is actually when I am alone.
Hmm.
Yeah, because I think people need to have their own space to even you don't need to do anything, you just chill.
Mm.
This is for me is the fun time.
Hmm.
Because when you go work, you connect with many different people, you know.
Mhm.
So you need to be kind of I know some people they doesn't like to be alone, but I love to be alone.
Mm.
For me is it's the most fun time with myself. I can just chill, not doing anything, but the next second I have some things I want to do.
Mm.
Don't need to really care about what people surround you.
Mm.
So this is the fun part for myself. I think nothing's better than this.
Wow. So you do enjoy being by yourself, that essentially.
I love to being with myself. Yeah, because I think everyone needs this space.
Mm.
When you being, because I have many friends like, oh, I cannot be being alone. It's
Right.
like I feel nervous, I feel bored, I feel like lonely. I never feel lonely.
Mm.
I mean, anyways, you come alone, so
Right. When you're by yourself, feeling comfortable, having fun, do you think that is where some of your ideas or feelings or projects come from?
yeah, I think so. Because when you're alone, you concentrate only on yourself. So it's I think I have many ideas and project is come out when I being alone. Doesn't
Really?
matter like I walk in the street or like staying home watching TV or when I cook.
Right.
Most time I have an idea is when I alone.
Mm. So that's important to you, actually.
Yes. Yes.
Is there a specific space that you like to be? Is it in nature or is it at home? Is there a specific space? Like what's the perfect environment for Kado?
I don't have the specific like environment and any places can be. But I would choose the places where it's quiet.
Hmm.
Okay, natural is good.
Hmm.
Also home. I love to stay home
Hmm.
when I'm not hanging out with friends.
Hmm.
Because I tell myself, doesn't matter how I like to hang out, but I still need to have my me time
Mm-hmm.
for good, refreshing. You need to calm. Too many different energies. You just need to calm to be back to the normal self, and then the next day you will go on again.
Mm.
Yeah.
Do you feel like, of course, when you're alone, very empowering? Is that meditation for you? Do you meditate or that's
I don't meditate.
okay? So it's
My
literally it's
meditate is
being.
I
It's
eat.
just being. Eating
Yeah.
is meditation
Oh,
for
that's-
sure.
It's very good.
Really? What's some of your favorite foods?
McDonald's.
Really? Mickey D's?
Fish mac.
You're a fish mac?
Yeah, I love. Last night I have the double fish mac.
Damn, I haven't had a double
I
fish
love- I
mac
love
in
fish
forever.
I love McDonald's. I mean, I don't know. Many people think it's unhealthy, but somehow it's very healthy for your, brain when you're feeling exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little context for people who's watching this. I've never met Kado until today, but why do I feel like I'm sitting next to like a big rich kid, like just still eating McDonald's, making millions, eating McDonald's?
McDonald's is good. Everyone loves McDonald's. I mean, also I love instant noodles. I cook noodles a lot.
I feel you.
The spicy one.
I feel you. We might have to contact McDonald's for a quick sponsorship deal, real quick. Nah, chill. Nah, I don't know if I want to work with them. But that's funny. What are some besides McDonald's though? I know you're really a foodie. I know you really enjoy great food.
Yeah.
What's your favorite type of cuisine?
I could say like I'm from Hong Kong, so for sure it's Cantonese cuisine.
Nice.
Because Cantonese cuisine is they have like many different flavors.
Nice.
Beside that, I think Thai food.
Mm.
I love spicy
Mm-hmm.
Thai food.
Thai food is dope.
Yeah, I love Thai
You
food.
been to Thailand?
Yes, a lot.
Do you travel a lot?
Near year, not really, but mostly each year I will go to travel like 2-3 times
Mm-hmm.
by myself, alone.
You travel alone?
Yes, backpack,
Wow. What is it about travel that gives you that
calm.
thrill?
It's
It's calm.
calm, and then the way you go alone on the beginning, you feel like a little bit nervous, and so but also it's like exciting. You don't know.
What's gonna happen?
Yes, so
You might never come back.
yeah, it's like for me, it's very interesting to go alone to travel, and then you can see things. You make new friends.
Right.
You know, I go Thai one time. I met like friends from Hong Kong. They're a nurse. I never thought that I would go somewhere and met someone as a nurse.
Mm-hmm.
So we hang out, and after that, we never stay in touch. So this person is just pass by your life for this small period.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting.
I think so too. I like to believe that we're all very orbital creatures.
Yes.
Some people in our life are like very close orbit, family, friends. It's like the moon. And then there are people who kind of come into your life and
Yeah.
they leave just as fast as they came.
Yes. And also, I used to have a deja vu
Oh, you have deja vu?
very often.
Really?
Very often.
That's interesting.
And
Why is that?
the fun thing is when I deja vu, the person in that is in the future I met. Mostly they become really good friend with me.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's closest friend.
Did you have deja vu here yet?
Not yet.
Oh,
but
yeah?
I think soon.
All right. So maybe I'm not one of the best friends in the future.
But we could be best friend now.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
I
But
was
for me, like have something is similar. Sometimes I cannot because I too often have deja vu. So
Mhm.
I cannot be sure is that is that deja vu. My point is like I feel like familiar, but I'm not sure is it deja vu because they come too often. So
It seems like you experience a lot of synchronicities, seeing the numbers. You experience
Yes.
deja vu,
yes,
but you don't know why.
I don't know, but I think should be good.
Is Kado? Are you enlightened? Are you a Buddha? Am I sitting next to a Buddha right now?
I don't know
I'm like,
because like
might be.
deja vu sometimes for me is like how say because normally you see things like in reality, but sometimes they come up too often. So you don't understand is that deja vu or is a real life.
Oh wow! So it's like overlapping.
Yes, and sometimes in the end of the day,
Dream within a dream.
yeah, and the end of the day, I think, oh no, I think that was deja vu today. It's not in real. Yeah, it's like that.
Can you tell me a specific one?
Okay, example, Flo, because when I know her, it's like few years ago, but I never thought that we would be more close, like this, like good friend. One time we went dinner, and after that we get in a taxi together. I was like, oh, deja vu. It's like you cannot believe that it's so clear, and this deja vu is from like many long times ago. So like I still could remember this deja vu from long times ago. I see this vision.
Wow, and it's like
Yes.
stepped into
so I
it.
was so surprised in the taxi. Yes, and she with her bags and everything Pacific is the same. I was like, oh, that should be like a few years ago I seen this. It's interesting. But
This is
cannot say
what it is.
yeah.
Right, because some people think deja vu is evidence of the looping of our realities, or maybe even manifestation so powerful that we are walking into what we've envisioned in the past.
Yeah. Interesting.
Super, super. Do you think that affects, like, these instincts, these feelings, these senses? How does that affect, like, practically how you do business when you're making trades or sales? Any advice to maybe young salespeople, dealers, and whatnot? Like,
I think never afraid to fail. Yeah, that's very important. When you're afraid, then you will step back. So you will never go on the goal that you want to be, because you will be backward, and then you will never forward. Yeah, I think, and have to be very confident. Yeah, I'm a very confident person. So
where do you think fear comes from? Why?
Fear?
Yeah, what is that?
fear. What kind of fear? I think they have different kind of fear.
Talk about it.
It's like when people, if they're feeling in awkward situation, they will start to get fear. Yes, I think most people is fear when they in awkward situation and they losing face.
他们怕丢脸.
Yes, exactly.
对. For English speaking people, 怕丢脸 means
Yes.
you're scared of being embarrassed, or you're scared of people looking at you like you are
Yes.
something less. It's a very Asian kind of cultural thing where they're like, oh, excuse me, sorry, I didn't mean. What is 怕丢脸? What is that?
I don't know. For me, I don't mind. I mean, I always like when my friends like having some problem, I always told them like, 你只要 in Chinese is like 只要我不尴尬，就是你尴尬。So if I'm not embarrassing, it's you. It will become to you. 就是 if I don't feel like embarrassing, if you say some whatever to me or do something bad to me and makes me feel bad, if I don't feel it, so it's mean like if I don't feel like embarrassing, it will be you in embarrassing.
It's like people
Yes.
create their own suffering
So
by feeling like it's
yeah, so we'll be just going back to the person. Yeah, I always say that, and I don't mind.
And do you feel like after that, do you still hang out with that person? No.
Yeah, I still hang out because sometimes friends, you can choose, but sometimes you cannot choose because they are your friend. So you understand their personality. They are just like that. So also we on the different levels and vision. So I don't mind what they say. Some things that I don't like.
You ever heard of the phrase, you can bring a horse to the water, but you can't make the horse drink it?
Yes.
I feel like sometimes I'm around people who come to me for that confident energy or for encouragement and stuff like that. But have you ever experienced some of those people continue to drink your energy or drink your essence, and they can never get enough, even though you try to teach them how to create it themselves?
True, there have many people like that. But I don't know. I mean, like, I'm the person, if I feel uncomfortable, I will try my best to leave this space. So I just let these people do whatever they want, because for me, we have different vision. So I don't want to spend my time, for how say, I would try my best on the beginning to tell like advice, but if the end they're still doing the same things, I would just let them for good.
Right. So you're like, I ain't got time for that. Like, I'm on this type of time.
Yeah.
I'm doing this. If you guys is not, enjoy.
Because they don't see they don't see what I'm seeing. So it's difficult to, But some people, when you just tell them, that they understand, they change. But if not, so okay, it's not my business.
Right. I've always believed too. You can't change people.
Yeah,
People can only
cannot
change themselves.
Yeah, they will change by themselves, even though they know that is a wrong decision, but they still doing it.
Is there what kind of change? Like, I know it's kind of a classic question, but is there a change you want to see in people here in today? I know there's a lot of things going on right now. We're gonna talk about some of that too. Technology, AI, abundance, new forms of wealth generation, the internet. Things are changing rapidly all around us, but is there something you want to see people work on? Like, what do you want to see people change?
I want to see people change is like, okay, now it's like too much, like, young generation is always on the phone.
Really?
Yes, but sometimes I think they should calm down, because I'm the kid from long time. Like, I born in 1978.
Wow. Can't even tell.
I know, I looks like a kid. But for my generation, when we are kids, we don't play like PlayStation. We just go to the park. I think I want to see people can be more natural, because now young generation they seems don't understand this part. Like you must close to the natural to feel like more humanly. It's not just phone or internet. Everyone TikTok, and So I think I want to see them can be more like humanly, not only like okay, AI is good, but also of that people have a distance. Yeah, I would be like when people could be more like my generation. We go to park, we hang out with other kids, some things like that. And now I think now the parents also afraid the kids go to, they go to the park, but they also have distance. They afraid, many things. Some things like that.
You feel like it's too much fear right now?
Yes.
I feel like the new playground, the new park is like people going to like the live stream room.
Yes.
Right? Like 600,000 people watching one person, being high energy and like, it's interesting. Why do you think that's happening?
Why? I don't know why, but it just, how say, this a little bit difficult to answer.
Right. There's a lot of
Yes.
theories, I'm sure.
Yes.
All right, moving to the next question.
Right.
Let's get right to the luxury car aspect. So what are you selling right now? What are you selling right now? What's on the menu? What's on Kado's menu?
There's a lot. Anything you can imagine.
Really?
Mostly, yes.
Anything you can think, you got it?
I think so. So far, yes. But few luxury car we sold out. But yeah, mostly on the menu. Like if you named it, mostly we have.
Really?
Yes.
And where are you sourcing all this from? This foreign?
No, like many kind of people.
Okay, so you have a strong network of people who
Yes.
have all kinds of amazing luxury cars.
Yes.
Really? What's one of your favorite models right now?
Favorite one, I think I like difficult to choose this one. I like Maserati.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And they looks more low key, I think.
What are people buying right now? What's like a hot product that people are?
Porsche, Mercedes.
I see that.
Yes, Porsche, Mercedes, most people buying. BMW, now so.
Okay.
Yeah. Mostly it's Mercedes.
Do people ever trade like a Porsche for a painting? Do they ever trade stuff like that?
Well, me and my cousin actually sometimes we trade like if they have some good is what we want. Yeah, we also can trade.
Really?
Yeah, because like sometimes most people we in the same network
Mm-hmm.
to selling cars, so they mostly a rich kid.
Mm-hmm.
They want to flip, so I buy their cars, and or they want to buy my cars. So
Mhm.
so they will ask like, what about I give you half of whatever money and the rest I can trade with my other cars. So we trade is not just only money, like anything.
You offset it as long as the value makes sense.
Yes. So even iPhone, whatever, like new iPhone,
Right.
and computer, small apartment, anything.
Really?
Yeah.
So invest in real estate too? Or you kind of like,
Kind of, but mostly it's my cousin work on it.
mm,
Yeah,
that's dope.
yeah, he's a better businessman than I.
Do you learn from him? You learn from him?
No, we are totally we looks like yin yang. Usually in Chinese we have a
Right.
white and black. We
Right.
totally different, opposite like personality. He's very quiet, but he's really good at business. I'm more creative.
Mm.
Yeah, so that's why we are really good together to make like different kind of business.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter, any business could make money. It's all good.
Mm.
Doesn't matter a lot or little. For us, it's business.
So I see what you mean. Like, you're all about just maximizing
Yeah.
maximizing profits.
Yeah.
Do you feel like now that I would say you're very well off, do you worry about money, or is it not a problem no more?
Sometimes we worry because what if one day I lose everything?
Interesting.
Yeah. Sometimes I think, but in the next second I'm saying, no, it's not gonna happen.
Hmm.
Yeah. If you keep thinking it's not gonna happen, it's not gonna happen. If really happen,
Right.
then I will find a way to fix it.
What do you think is a wise way to store our money? And that's kind of a good segue to like cryptocurrency or blockchain.
Crypto.
Like, what makes you feel secure with like
I don't trust. I mean, I think if you trust it, you would just leave everything there. I think so. If you put in the bank, but still, like Taiwan I think is safe, but I mean other country in the bank might not be safe, right? So why not just put in the crypto? Will be, and also you even though you put in the crypto, you have cold wallet, it's fine. So yeah.
You feel like you're moving towards that?
Yeah.
This kind of, I guess you can say, this kind of process. The value you make, currency you make, you like to turn it to crypto?
Yes.
That's cool. That's interesting.
You turn into crypto, you flip.
All right.
What you make, the money, you go invest.
Right. So you immediately put it in, most of what it is.
Mostly. But
You-
of course I will separate like some for
Of course.
cash, for you need to, emergency use.
Of course.
Yes. But
Under the bed, in the shoebox,
yes, or in the fridge.
in the roof,
Yeah, in the fridge.
in the fridge.
Yeah. In the fridge is nice.
Cold money.
Cold-
That's
cold money.
cold cash.
Cold cash.
That's hilarious. But that's interesting that you like to. So you're really actually forward thinking.
Yes.
You feel like the future is crypto and blockchain.
Yes. For sure.
Really? Have you already traded in that? You've dealt with that. You've sold cars with that. People have paid with that.
Oh yeah. My chili sauce you guys can pay by, crypto.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you deliver it.
Yes.
And when you say that, I'm saying, so I can buy a chili sauce with some ETH, or with some.
With USDD or Solana.
Okay,
yeah.
with Solana.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yes.
That's really interesting. Do you see the future of like AI, Web3, crypto Do you think the world is going to become more and more
Yes, I think so.
in that
Yes.
form?
I think it would be, but just take time. I mean, so far most people still not really understand that. They think that it's just a scam.
Mm.
Like when I said I doing crypto, most like auntie or parents, friends, the oldest, they will say, "Oh, that's fake.
Mm-hmm.
It's not real. You need to go like stock." Or I said, "Oh, you guys just don't know."
Mm-hmm.
And they always ask, "Is that make money?" I said, "What do you think?"
Mm.
Yes. They don't believe that, but they want to try.
Mm-hmm.
If they would have make the money, then they will believe it, because they don't see the resource like is huge.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't even understand what is blockchain.
Mm-hmm.
So for them, it's just a game.
Well, they're still in the old version of blockchain, right? They're still
Yeah.
in the old system of
Yes.
financial, which I think people are realizing is kind of a scam too,
Yeah. Right.
right? It's kind of a rig too. Have you seen the GameStop
Yes.
stock
Yes.
and what's happening? with-
When they telling me like the crypto is like the game or whatever, I say it's
Cash is a scam,
it's the same. I mean, the same thing. It's just different form.
right? It's like cash. Inflation rate is making your cash
Yes.
worth nothing.
True. So they just old age. They don't understand.
So what do you got to say for the new age? Like how can we get ready for this next revolution of wealth, abundance?
I think
Money's calling right now.
true, because later I have a meeting.
That's a good way to send it off. Then well, after you let us know what you're envisioning, we'll let you get to that meeting, and
Okay.
I'm sure we'll continue this convo off cam.
I think what was our question?
What do you think we should prepare for? Younger generations, how should we get ready for this next revolution of wealth and abundance coming with the help of AI, better technologies, Web3, crypto, blockchain? All these tools are at our disposal.
I think it's very easy. You just don't be afraid to try new things, because most right now people just afraid to try like what they seeing they don't believe, because they never tried it. They don't understand. Just like if you don't eat the spicy food, how you know what is spicy,
Right.
right? So I think we need to like try more new things to understand, and of course we can keep like some old school for tradition, but just don't be afraid to try something new. I don't mind to try something new.
What are you working on now that's like new for you?
Now many things new for me. Like for me now, new for me is concept like new. I mean crypto. This is the newest things from this central right now, I think.
Right.
Because okay, I cook, I sell cars, I have small business, but this is old school.
Right.
But crypto, is like some new things.
It's just like you feel like you can plug that into this new
Yes.
vessel, this new vehicle.
Yes, because like surround me, like the friends, they all in the same network. So
Right.
yes.
I feel like you're somebody very confident, very secure. You have a lot of nice things. You have fun. You enjoy being with yourself. What's your next dream? Like what gets you excited? What are you looking forward to?
Retired.
To retire.
Yeah.
What does retirement mean?
It mean you don't work.
You don't work, but what does that mean though?
It mean finally you can understand yourself what actually you want. Because now we doing the thing is because we live, so we need to work. We need to
Right.
make money.
Right.
But overall, like, what is that?
Do you feel like you're there yet or not yet?
Almost.
Is that a mental thing or is that like a financial, how much you have? How do you understand that?
I don't know. I mean, For me, a long time ago, I already think about that. I mean, all we doing, like work so hard. Okay, it's interesting, but the end, what is that for?
Right.
So if I have enough money, I mean, okay, I have enough, but should I get more? So now I do all this work is can't be say it's all about money. I just want to do something. So I will tell myself, set a deadline to when I will going to retire.
Really?
Yes.
Are you on track?
Kind of.
Because I want to go to the retirement party. I feel like you're going to throw a good one. I'm trying to go to that.
And my friend always make jokes. You always say you want to retire, but I don't think you will.
Well, you heard of the like, there's like the famous story of a businessman making hundreds of millions of dollars. Finally, he can retire. So what does he do? He goes to an island to retire. And after 3 days, he's the boredom is getting him.
True.
Feel me? It's sick. It sickens him.
I think we can just only retire for 1 month and come back.
Right. So what is retirement? What does that mean?
I think retire is just people when going to those age have to be calm. I think it just be calm. Don't need to be like, working so hard, need to calm because your physical, your body basically cannot handle it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, normal jobs.
Mm-hmm.
So retire just makes people could have more time with families, I think.
Right.
Yeah, more family space.
Right.
Your own me time.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Right.
I have many uncle auntie they retire, but they still finding some things to do. They don't work, but they find example they will always going to the Costco. They must to have some things to do like
The
going to
Costco
work.
run.
They're going to Costco and going Elam or somewhere every month, every day. Doing the same things. If not, they feel insecure, I think.
Right. And I feel like there's so many ways to deal with that. But as a creator, I feel like there's this urge to always build something new.
True.
Can you relate to that? Do you feel like if you had, I'm sure once you have X amount of money, you don't got to worry about food for the rest of your life. You don't got to worry about shelter for the rest of your life. What is Kado going to work on? What are you going to work on? What gets you excited? What are you creating? Are you going to teach people how to sell? Are you a teacher? Are you what? I'm just freestyling with you.
I think if like that, I probably maybe will go to like school to teach small kids, orphan.
Really?
Yeah, or old people, someone they need, doing some nice stuff.
Start to give back. You want to start giving back.
Yes, I usually do that.
And you mentioned you love to travel alone too,
Yes.
so I'm sure you'll do a lot more travel.
Oh, I will.
Is there a place where you would love to go you've never
Yes.
been to? Where's that?
Africa
Yeah, that's crazy.
should be see a natural, stuff.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Do some safaris.
yeah.
What's your favorite animal?
Favorite animal? Panda.
Panda
Also penguin.
and penguins?
Yes.
Have you seen them in the wild?
Wild, no.
There you
In
go.
the zoo, yes.
In the zoo, that's different.
Yeah, in the zoo, yes. I like penguin and pandas.
There you go. That's
For me,
next.
they're unique.
That's fire. What about them? Give me 3 adjectives to describe a panda.
Panda. I think they're very independent. They could be stay alone by themselves, pretty much like me. Yeah, and they looks cute, but they actually aggressive. They are. And about penguins, what I heard about is like they would just one life and only have one partner.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's very cute.
Do you have a partner right now?
And
You don't got to answer that.
yeah,
We don't got to talk about it. You don't want to. We don't want to make no...
kind of. but could be yeah or could be no.
You don't want to jinx it, as we say.
Yeah,
Seeing how it goes.
because I like to be alone.
I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you. I feel you. So, Kado, I have one more segment that I feel like I want to explore, and that is what I call the peak phenomenon. You know, I feel like you've told us a lot about your why and your philosophy and your how-tos, but I'm very curious about when you're at a certain level and in the Maslow hierarchy, there's that top of the pyramid. When everything has kind of been accomplished, do you feel like you've felt that top where it's like self-actualization / enlightenment / things you experience are like magical? You know, phenomenon starts to happen. You think about somebody, they call you.
Yeah.
Or you think about a deal, it happens fast. Have you experienced that?
Yes. Often.
Can you tell me a little bit about it? And how you think we can possibly get to that state more often?
I think is when the mindset is very important. So my mindset is like very strong. So I feel like I want something it just come. It's difficult to explain. It's just you have to have a very strong mindset and confidence. So when you think whatever you want, they come. Just maybe sometimes take a little time.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. It's just like and they come.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to explain it, but it's happened on me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where do you think that comes from? You don't really know?
I don't know.
But you embrace it. You welcome it.
Yes. So you just open mind and have a strong mindset, that will become. And you have to continue to tell yourself that will become. Yes, they will come. Every day I tell myself, when in the morning when I wake up, I would tell myself what I want today.
Mm.
Yes. And every morning, if also at night or any time I have free time, I can think and I will tell myself, okay, what I want.
Mm.
Few things is the same things what I want.
Mm-hmm.
So this happened on me when I keep thinking what I want, one day is come.
Mm.
And certainly is come.
Mm.
I never thought that would come.
So you hold it in your mind?
Yes.
Every day, think
Yes,
about it.
every day. Every day, the same thing. Example.
Do you write it?
I
Do you
don't
say it? No, you're using straight
and
mind.
I just okay, example like just like three things what you want. Okay, apple, orange, banana. So you every day just tell yourself, okay, I want these three things. Every day you just think about this.
Oh, that's like beginning practice.
Yeah, you just think. Seriously, and then been happen on me like many times. Some is take very long time to come to me. But it's happened. When it happened, I was surprised. Whoa, it's come. How come?
Hmm. Ooh.
He was like, whoa.
What are the three things now that you are waiting for? Not waiting for, but you're attracting.
I think it's successful.
Mm.
And
I think you already have that.
but I think could be much more better and
Okay.
peace.
Peace.
Yeah, this is really important. And I always tell myself I want to be like the how to say like three things. And one thing, the last thing I think I cannot tell. So I'm still waiting.
Save that for yourself.
Yes.
That's fire.
You can name like different things and not just three things. And anyways, every day, anytime, if I have a free mind, I just tell myself, okay, now what I want. I want this, I want this, I want this.
Desire is powerful then.
You have to have this mindset. You will have it. You will have it. One day it's really come true. It's true.
Fire.
It's happened on me.
Fire.
Yeah.
What's your favorite quote of all time? What's like I asked that, like what's the tattoo you got on y'all?
Oh, this one is a Portuguese.
What does it say?
Saudade.
Saudade.
Coração.
Coração. What's that mean?
I think they match. So because I have many Brazilian friends. Okay, my ex, have a Brazilian.
True.
So we think these two words is very important. Like you missing is like, you know, and hard, you know, this is just good with together. Something's it's difficult to explain. Like
What does saudade mean?
so that is missing, miss. If I want to say
Missing.
I miss you, I say saudade.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the corazón is the
Heart
heart.
is hard. So you missing someone, you use your heart to, you know, really deep to missing. So I think this is really important word for me in Portuguese.
Interesting. You put that together. Saudade, corazón.
Yes.
You know how I interpret that?
Yeah.
I interpret that like whatever your heart's desire is,
Yes,
your
something
heart's
like that.
longing is.
Yeah, some things like that can be. Because I think everything you want, you miss, you will go with your heart. If you really want, it's deeply in your heart. So I think this makes sense. So that's why I make this tattoo.
That's wonderful. Any words you would tell yourself at like 15, 21? What would you tell that person?
What I would tell that person,
Kado, 21-year-old Kado, 15-year-old Kado.
just do whatever you want and, you know, fuck the rest. That's it.
Bang, bang.
Yeah. I always think like people think too much on other, not themselves.
Right.
I mean, this is not selfish. If I cannot make myself happy, how could I make others happy? So for me, it's like if I tell myself when I'm 21, I would just like just go on to do whatever you want. Just try everything you think. Doesn't matter right or wrong. You just go. Yeah.
I bet.
Don't listen too much on other.
I bet.
Yeah.
You want to help me sell a painting and we retire together?
Yeah.
7-figure painting, and let's just call it. And we go see some pandas and penguins.
Cool.
Pandas in pandas in
Hey.
China,
Panda in China,
and
Sichuan.
then penguins in Antarctica.
Oh, true. Yeah. That's
Let's
right.
do it.
Let's do it.
I bet you guys got to stay tuned. We might have to make that happen.
Yes.
Like,
And I will need to sell more cars.
no, we sell one painting and then
So we go together.
then you don't need to sell the cars no more. You can just buy them.
True.
Anyways, Kado, it's been a pleasure. I know money is calling. You got to get to it.
Yeah.
I'm happy we had a chance to talk a little deeper, a little change of pace. I appreciate your calmness and your energy. I feel like you're very zen. You know,
Yeah, Zen.
you're a well of wisdom that I'm sure I'm only going to learn more about off cam. And for the audience, you'll have to follow her. Where can the audience how does the audience get Kado's contact? Or is that valuable?
In Instagram,
Okay. What's your
Yeah.
Instagram?
Kado.
Kado?
Lau Shadinho.
Kado Lao
Shadinho.
Shadinho.
Yeah.
I will put that in the description. And I know you got some cool things coming.
Cool.
I'm excited to see what's up. Thank you, Kado. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
My
Thank
J.
you so much.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's good?
cool.
All right, so we'll see you next time. Everybody, beyond the hustle, we here
Yes.
vibing.
Cool.
Talk to you
Ciao.
soon.